Greetings to all of you. A new character named TIDESCALE KALEA, who is a hybrid of the martial and light factions, has appeared on the test server today. By class, it is a tank. Let's look at her abilities and see if she's a strong character and if we need to get her and improve her. Her specialty is durable and heal. Let's start with the most interesting thing. This is her ultimate. Tsunami Slam, Mass Skill, Control. KALEA grabs an enemy and slams them into the area with the highest enemy density, dealing damage equal to 400% of her attack to all enemies in the area and knocking other enemies airborne. KALEA also taunts all enemies in the battlefield for 4 seconds. I like what the character does with taunt, especially if she survives after that. It's a very useful ability. The grab effect ignores most control immune effects, and KALEA gains immunity to most control effects during the cast. After casting, she creates a water domain around herself. Up to 3 domains can exist at the same time. When a water zone appears, it reduces the attack of enemies within it by 20% and their agility by 100 for 5 seconds. Damage dealt is increased to 510%. What can I say about her ultimate? It looks very decent, as it has a large damage area, plus good control. So in addition to all this, there is a great debuff on the opponents. The next skill, Wavebreaker, Mass, Heal. KALEA smashes the ground, reducing the defense of nearby enemies by 50% for 8 seconds and dealing damage equal to 200% of her attack. When cast in a water domain, she absorbs the nearest domain, dealing an extra 200% damage. When this skill deals damage, KALEA recovers HP equal to 200% of her damage dealt. The skill is strong and useful, as there is a slice of armor and a very good heal for our character. When the HP restored by Wavebreaker and Triple Strike from Surge of Life overflows, 100% of overflows is converted to shield up to 200% of the target's max HP. So even with overheal, we will get a shield for our character. Surge of Life, Passive. After KALEA absorbs a water domain, her next basic attack becomes Triple Strike. The third attack uses her tail to deal mass damage to nearby enemies, dealing damage equal to 8% of their max HP per hit. It's a great skill, since attacking as a percentage of the maximum HP is strong. When this skill deals damage, KALEA recovers HP equal to 200% of the damage dealt. Plus another heal, great. The Triple Strike from Wavebreaker and Surge of Life restores extra HP for the allied hero with the lowest HP, including KALEA, equal to 200% of damage dealt. And instead of 8%, the damage will be 14%. A strong passive skill. Tidal Spirit, Passive, Buff. Whenever KALEA takes damage equal to 30% of her max HP, she gains 80% damage reduction for 5 seconds and immediately creates a water domain at her location. HP lost while the damage reduction is active is not recorded. A strong safe ability that greatly increases her survival rate. When another allied hero takes damage exceeding 10% of their HP, they recover 100 energy. This can be triggered by each other hero up to once every 8 seconds. And when another allied hero takes damage exceeding 10% of their HP, KALEA also recovers 100 energy. Energy restored SI increased to 160. Great ability, I like it. Now let's look at her soul vessel. When KALEA grabs an enemy with Tsunami Slam, she gains 20% of the enemy's attack, capped at 100% of her own attack for 12 seconds. Attacking is always a good thing, as most abilities work from it. At level 10, she gains 40% instead of 20. At level 20, while in a water domain, KALEA removes and gains immunity to most control effects. When she absorbs a water domain, she dispels most of her own effects that limit HP recovery. At level 30, horsepower restored by KALEA is increased by 40%. Now let's look at her orly cards. On the first set, KALEA's first basic attack after entering battle becomes Triple Strike from Surge of Life. On the second set, KALEA gains 40% damage reduction while casting all skills. Excellent card sets greatly increase her survival rate at the very beginning of the battle. Good and strong ability. On the third set, while KALEA is alive, allied heroes gain 20% damage reduction. And the last set is really an imbalance, very much. The character will reveal herself very well if we collect prismatic gems for her, since she gets a fighter subclass on them. Lone Warrior deals 18% extra damage when there are no allied heroes in range. Considering that she will jump up to the opponents if our heroes stand next to her, that is, this skill will work very well. The next skill, Glorious Charge, will also be very useful for her, as it will greatly enhance her attack, and from it we get more powerful abilities and more heal. It's just a performance enhancement. The first basic attack the hero lands on each enemy hero silences them and reduces their hit rate and energy regen by 80% for 4 seconds. Very strong prismatic gems. I usually don't pay much attention to them in regular factions, but here they fit perfectly into the concept of this hero. The only question is whether it is worth investing these gems in it. You already need to think about it, since the resource is very rare. As a result, the character can turn out to be a very tenacious and excellent tank. We will find out soon in practice whether it will be on a par with the tops of this class. The only thing I really dislike about this character is her appearance. I understand that she came to us from Mobile Legends Bang Bang, but still the appearance leaves much to be desired, both in art and in battle mode. What do you think of this character? I'm waiting for you in the comments and see you in the next videos.